He's really strong.
He
He's not
is
OP,
if he
but
gets late game.
he's really strong.
Yeah.
But you got to play correctly all the way through. All right, we got a full batch. So let's I'm gonna hit the balance
This actually
button,
looks exactly the same.
and let's see what happens.
All right. Let's try again. Please don't dodge, guys.
I'm a Parasite player. Nice, Triocon. I like to play Parasite as
Nice.
well.
I love it.
I'm a Parasite main. No, I think yeah, pretty much. I just leech experience and money off everybody else.
All right. We'll wait for these to lock in before we start talking about the Shaper Select
Yeah,
here.
let's
But
not go
different
into
picks
that.
coming through this time, looks like. Maybe.
That's fine. It can be whatever it wants to be. So for those of you at home, if you haven't been to the Shapers Guild stream before, normally it's usually me and Terrell are trashing it up in the Dawngate. But from now on, we kind of want to do, if we can get enough people to do this, we kind of want to just do casted community games for people. Because one, it lets us test out casting mode, which is a brand new feature. And this is a beta, and that's one of the things we've committed to doing from the beginning of beta is testing out the game for Waystone. But two, it's also just a heck of a lot of fun to get out there and play and have your matches cast on stream and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Please let that. Are they going to switch up or something, or is he actually going to do that?
I'm going to do... Oh, my God. Oh, I would love to see this. This is going to be great.
That's going to get a dodge out of the Spirit Side team, though.
The Doge.
No, a dodge. As in somebody's going to quit. But anyway, yeah, we want to do this. We want to do this a lot. So make sure you give us a follow, and make sure if you want to hop in the games, try to hop in, have some fun, keep it clean. We don't want to have like a banned list or something like that. That would be stupid. So
yeah, that would be a pain.
Just keep things enjoyable, and we'll give out his Crystal Wastelands until we run out of them. So I have not heard any info on a Moya announcer pack. I will tell you that. Oh my God, that got locked in. I will tell you that. Hold on.
Oh wow, this should be interesting.
Try to keep people in this game. Oh shit, what was I talking about?
I have no idea.
I think I was going to talk about our brand new casting overlay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Oh yeah, this
courtesy
should be
of Posey.
Really good.
Hope you guys like it.
Actually, I haven't seen it, so I'm going to take a look at it here in a second. But first off, let's go ahead and introduce the teams. We've got D.I. Dragon playing the Hunter Vex.
30 seconds.
And we got TempaineDawngate on the Gladiator Cerulean. Backing him up is going to be Abonex 2013 on the Tactician Zalgus. And looks like bottom lane, we've got a fight starting already. Not much happening, though. Of course, they're going to the fridge. It's the fridge, so I don't expect much to happen.
I mean, he's in the danger of actually dying at this point to an Ashabel, but I think Merc's got enough experience that he wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, for sure. And then we've got GayForBoBurnham on the Ashabel.
Double ward in the same bush.
Oh wow! Because they need to see twice as well. Of course,
each side of that, right? Here's an interesting thing, though, and I used to get on people about warding. Oh, you got to make sure you ward in the edge. If you ward in the middle, it actually shows both sides because of the way the wraparound vision works in Dawngate. But I did remember what I was talking about before. Announcer packs. So I don't know this for a fact. I am just saying based off what I've seen on Twitter. They did mention that or just what I've seen in general, they did mention that they would do new voiceovers and announcer packs whenever they got the voice actors back in the studio. And what we know is that Colonel Flynn and Sergeant Buttersworth, Colonel Flynn is voiced by the same person as Renzo. So I have my fingers crossed that we will have a Renzo announcer pack soon. I don't know if it's happening,
my God.
But that actor was in the studio. So I don't know about Moya. I want to say Moya is Nikki Rapp.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Once they get her back in, she also did Dibs. So you would most likely see both a Moya and Dibs announcer pack shortly after that.
First blood.
Oh, and first blood.
Smart cam, please.
Yeah, I was watching it the whole time.
I just hit S for smart cam. Was your smart cam top?
My smart cam was top, yes.
Dang, smart cam. All right, so this is
I was trying
another.
to tell you, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, no, it's because I didn't see it, or I would have stopped talking. So doomed score ranked. Ranked will happen when they I think they're probably holding off on ranked until the progression update, because the progression update changes a lot about the game. So I don't think they would start a ranked mode before then, but I could be wrong. I would happily be wrong. I would love to see ranked mode.
Yeah, that's what I.
So I'm seeing some trading back and forth and harass in the bot lane. I don't know where your smart camera is.
My smart camera is in the bottom lane because there's not much going on top lane. The spirit. Oh, now there is. There's a flip onto Zalgus. He's down to very, very low health. Oh man.
He got out. He barely got
crazy.
out. It was really good. Really good response time on him. I would have died. And I'm about to say something I never thought I'd say in a cast match, but Vex is just happily farming his own jungle. Doesn't seem to be having any problem with it at all.
Yeah, if there was a Vex in my game, if I was playing that, I would counter jungle the crap out of him.
He's keeping up really well with the camps and the way they're doing. Both sides are jungling well, but yeah, it's incredible. That's why I tried to make sure nobody dodged on his team, because people might not know this person and they might think, oh, they're just trolling us, but he's experienced in the Dawngate and he's a fairly higher rank than some of these other players, so he can play tank. He can play Vex in the jungle, and it's okay.
Yeah, totally fine. And another thing, if they leave him alone, here's the thing though: if you leave that Vex alone, he's gonna get experience quicker than a dual lane.
Yeah.
So I think they have to do something and try to go after his jungle.
Here's the interesting part: City saying that he's actually ahead. He's ahead. I mean, they're in roughly the same spot. He's actually ahead in health, though.
We're all
Yep.
As we see some action on Kindra,
yeah, a couple.
which is something you hear all the time.
Oh my god!
Bada boom!
Forward. Looks like up top near the money pegs, Basco and Vex said hello, and then just went their separate ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a
It's
look.
like back on top lane, we see a ping. Basco looks like he's going back. Vex coming into the top lane. Maybe he wants to make something happen here. I mean, his top lane's ahead. He's level 5. Mortal Team is level 4. Oh, Zalgus,
He's roaming and
Zalgus
getting vision.
knows.
He's gonna harass that well.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, very, very low there. He's gonna have to play very, very safe here.
Yeah, it's never fun against an
Ashbel eats a
Ashbel.
binding.
Well, not a whole binding, just a binding shot.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Hey, man,
Vex goes in, or
really
excuse me, Desecrator goes in.
Yeah, but not much is going to happen because, Ashbel just uses her Storm Wall, and then Rabble Crush comes out. And, that's a great disengage lane.
Vex is getting chased by Basco, but it looks like he's getting out. Vex tried to collapse on him. He didn't have the pressure from the lane
Tell me what happens.
Sure
to
did.
be able to keep him trapped, but that's okay. I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yeah, this
Because
looks like
I
a
don't
very
know how many people that are watching know this, but there was a time when Tank Vex came into style, and
and the top lane actually.
Oh, almost.
Vex going aggressive against the Zalg. He's got 2 health, but gonna finish off Kindra.
he got one.
Got 1. Couldn't get the Zalgus though.
Yeah. But yeah, Tank Vex was a
Anyway.
thing. Basically, he could build ultra tanky with just a little bit of haste and stuff, and then still shred people. So I'm not sure what we'll see. We'll see Dragain. It's Dragain. Yeah, I'm not more we'll see him do, but yeah. He's doing good. He's got himself a kill. I mean, he pulled first blood.
He's also got a form.
It wasn't
too.
first blood, was it?
No, first blood went to the top lane.
First blood went to top lane, but he got a
it was
kill
on Kindra.
on his first real gank, so it's pretty solid. We see them pushing in the binding top.
Bottom lane, not much happening.
It's down below half health, by the way.
This Cerulean looks like he wants to go back. No, maybe it's just a bait.
Vex posturing for another gank.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smart Cam
Vex
doesn't want to
coming
show
down.
it.
No, it sure doesn't, because not much is happening. TheSteelArab is going to come in. He jumps in. He doesn't quite land on the Vex. Oh, there's a great Storm Wall from the Ashbel. And the Desecrator is just going to drop the Death Fog, and everybody's going to walk away because nobody wants to stand in Death
Almost
Fog
got the
there.
kill. Got it. Yeah.
Ashbel got SteelArab. Wow.
That was really nice. That was really nice. I'm like, is an Ashabel going to land her ult? And she does. The Basco didn't have anywhere to go, to be fair.
No, he sure didn't. So look at the level disparity right now. We got bottom lane level 7 to 6 and 5. We got a level 5 Varian here, but then again, well, he just hits level 6. Then again, he did admit, you know, he is a Parasite main.
Yeah.
So he might not be comfortable
Range
playing
carry.
Varian. Yeah.
Parasite's more of a caster.
Yeah, and for sure. Oh, Cerulean going ham, jumping in, flip, and a whirling strike, and down goes Zalgus with his drag mark.
Yeah. Still the prettiest.
Oh my.
So the one thing we found out about casting mode so far, guys, is that if somebody's low and whatever kills them ultra fast, like you go down in just a quick rotation of abilities, casting mode gets there right as they die.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can do. It's because it's a live cast. It's not a pre-recorded. If it was pre-recorded and then they showed it to you 3 minutes later, it could run all of its little math and figuring on a recorded thing and get you right in the right spot every time. But that's not what we have. So
Basco coming into the bot lane, lands his shield down.
Excellent blink.
Was that a blink?
That was a blink.
Yeah.
But he's dead anyway. Uprising.
To get the kill, and oh no, Arab. Did you see that?
I belong.
It was like completely to the side, but to be fair, he was kind of standing next to the Mara.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have aimed where. Well, I would have missed, but
yeah, exactly.
I would have wanted to see him aim where he thought she was going and not where they actually were.
Right.
But that's all right. I actually thought they were going to be okay there for a second with that great wind wall and storm wall, and then the blink from Ashbel, but the uprising definitely pulled it off.
Wind wall, huh? Is Yasuo suddenly a new shaper here?
Yeah, shut it.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of the LCS. I'm an LCS fan. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Vex coming. I never thought I would say, hey, there's Vex coming in
Vex
for a
coming
gank.
in for a gank, yeah. He's about to run into Basco in the jungle, though. Let's go.
I just wonder who was going to win that, actually. Let's take a look at the items here. Arab's got, oh my gosh, Dragon caught way out here. Looks like he's going to get Arab, though.
Oh, snap.
Going down to Destiny. Or is he? Or can't he get him? No,
he's dead. He's dead,
yeah. He's very dead.
All he had to do was finally, oh, whoops, wrong
Just
button,
get
guys.
one clap.
Finally get one of the, well, not even that, just to land an ability. His abilities needed to come off cooldown.
Oh my god, look at that burst on Zalgus.
Did he get it? Did he get it? Nope, nothing. Get it on the drain. The drain is on the wrong person. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
Somehow they got out.
Sub 100 health on both of them at one point during that fight. It's pretty crazy.
And at one point being the end?
Well, at the end, the Zalgus had actually healed up a little over 100, but when he was running away, he was below 100. He used a blink, too, to get out of that as well, which was...
This Ashabel is just on point with these Gales. Man, this is beautiful to watch. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, up top, Basco and Cerulean getting into a little bit of a duel up here. Although Zalgus comes in to ruin it, Kendra's going to jump in onto the Zalgus. What a great change, going to disengage that fight. Kendra's just looking around here, waiting for the Shadow Step cooldown. But, yeah, going to get slowed down by Cerulean. And, oh no, is Cerulean going to turn this around? There's the Shadow Step onto this. Great uprising to finish him off.
Unfortunately, the Zalgus didn't really have any cooldowns. He got some good chains and could have done some good damage, but that was about it.
And this Ashabel completely on point with everything. Yeah, Kendra's going to get out of here, but Zalgus looks like he's in a little trouble. If we get one Snapdragon from Veknus, I think that's going to be enough range.
Come on, do it. Oh,
nah,
tried
that's
for the
enough
wall.
range. Yeah. Yeah, those bindings, you don't want to be under them for too long, because they start to hurt.
Yeah, really quick.
Well, Veknus caught out a little bit. Shadow Step coming forward, but
the jungler comes in.
yeah, the jungler comes in. Oh my god. And they're going to blow up Destiny. Well, they would have. I thought that final chapter was going to hit, but I guess not. And Mara ends up taking the kill.
So this is one of those things, guys. Just because somebody says, hey, I'm going to Vex jungle, doesn't mean you necessarily have to dodge the match.
Hey, so you want to talk about that time we got wrecked by an Ashabel jungle? It was like level 6 in like 5 minutes.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to look at items. So Desecrator's got a Pride and a Might Most likely going into a Glory and a Decay.
For sure.
The Basco's got a Form, a Pride, and a bunch of little stuff. That's a decently good build for him, so they're heading in the right direction. Kinder's got a Balance and then just some basic items. Most likely going to rush that Oppression, which she's just great with. The Zalgus has got a Force and some basic items that look good for him.
That's going to be a Divinity for sure.
Oh yeah, and the Varian, the Varian's a little behind. He's only got that Consumption and the Power.
Yep.
On the other side, Tank Vex, or excuse me, Jungle Vex, has a Desire and an Abolition, so he's building just normal DPS.
Supremacy Rush on Ashabel?
That's interesting. That's a
More
big
interesting
stick of
is his
power.
Impulse Rush.
Oh yeah, Impulse Rush on Mara. Definitely interesting. So we have a Justice with an Aggression on Cerulean. I like that. I'd like to see him build a Conquest with that. I really would.
That would be disgusting.
Yeah, Zalgus, and their Zalgus already has the Destruction. Everybody's got some great items for what they're doing. It's not stuff you might see in an everyday game, but this is a fun custom, so you can go crazy and have some fun with it.
Yeah, you just test stuff. Normally you wouldn't see a Supremacy burst on a mage. I could see that on maybe like a Div.
To be fair, it's good on her because
yeah.
she does so much consistent damage with those Qs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing some posturing around this binding. Obviously, Spirit Side wants this. We're not yet 15 minutes in. He's toast.
There's the flip and goodbye. Kendra looks like she's going to try to get something done here, but oh my god, that impulse though.
Suddenly Vex.
Yeah, suddenly Vex, and this Hunter Vex is just tearing it up now. Wow. But again, that was set up on the back of a nice... Actually, what started that? I don't even remember.
They just overextended a bit on the Mortal side.
Yeah.
And the Spirit side kind of came in behind. There was really good zoning in the middle of that fight by the Mara, or Mara, as Twerp likes to call her. It's my favorite. I can't not call it.
Oh my god.
But she came in from behind, like kind of around the top, and cut off Varian and one other person. I'm not quite sure who it was at the time, well, so that they could just focus on everybody that was in the front, and it was all worth. And then Vex showed up and shredded.
And
shredded like Vex does.
Vex does Vex things.
I'll take point.
But yeah, it was the Zalgus. Basically, the Zalgus got caught out a bit. Which, as a Zalgus that gets caught out, I know how that works.
Yeah, that's the problem with Zalgus. You have no escape.
Yeah. Like City's saying in chat, Kendra thought she could get some resets, so win in, but there hadn't been enough damage put down yet. They're going to get some kills down here in the box.
Yeah. Vex is down, now Spirit Team's just got to run away.
But can they get away?
Good uprising. They're going to get this Asher, though, because she can't get out.
And Kendra hops over the wall with a Shadow Step and continues to attack the Mara.
So they'll probably get the Mara since she's going the wrong way. Yeah, Tailwind just secure it, and I would be surprised if she lives. Nah, she doesn't. So they should be able to get this binding off this for sure.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's their binding.
No, wait. That's the... Okay, yeah, that's... Apparently I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. They're getting Parasite off it.
That's a good call. I mean, their previous team fight was a 4-for-1, and then they just picked up 3 for nothing. So why not go ahead and get a?
Oh boy, Cerulean going bad mode on here, just leading Zalgus. Ashabel comes down. Doesn't quite do much here. The Cerulean's gonna die for his manhoodness there. Just do the death fog.
That was crazy. Yeah, so I mean, it's really back and forth because, like I was saying, it was a 4-for-1 for the Spirit side on the fight before. They come back and get 3 free on the Mortal side. So you'd think they should have been able to get away with that, but it just didn't happen. I think ultimately that came down to their...
Oh no, Dragon, what are you doing, man?
I think he could melt those two, honestly.
Probably.
Dragane's got an Ambition and a Ruin.
Yeah, his ultimate is up. Yeah, he could have shredded them.
Ambition, Ruin, and a Haste. Or a Time, excuse me.
That is ridiculous.
So...
I'll take care of this.
So let's just rotate through here. Desecrator finished a Purity.
Judgment on the Cerulean.
Basco got his growth. The Kendra went Destruction instead of Oppression. I kind of like that almost. Like, she needs that punchy power. The Zalgus finished his Divinity. Good call. A Veracity and a Force. On the variant, I'm not a giant fan of, but that's fine. I mean, veracity works. I don't know that I would rush veracity, but we'll see.
But
the ambition ruin on the Vex is crazy. He's going to shred through that parasite so fast, as well as anybody that builds any health. Supremacy aggression on the Ashabel still good. Impulse control on the Mara, it slows.
Yeah, you are not getting away from this.
Justice and judgment on the Cerulean. I hope that he's got a time. I want to see that conquest, because basically what he does is he dunks somebody, auto attacks, then flips, then auto attacks, then twirls, then auto attacks, and they're dead.
Yeah, I mean he's already doing that even just with what he has now.
Yeah. Zalgus picked up an energy to go with his destruction, so everybody's itemizing really well.
Chaos for sure.
I don't have any.
A lot of these items.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with anyone's itemization with how they're playing right now and what they need.
And there's a purity on Desi right now too. That's going to be a harmony for sure, because harmony Desi is just ridiculous. It's just CC for days.
I mean, he could technically build it into is it devotion? Is that the support item that comes out?
Yeah, devotion would be the.
There we go. Team fight.
Oh, TempaineDawngate gonna get deleted by just standing in the middle of 4 people there. Airstrike going after GayForBoBurnham. Oh, got him with the ultimate.
Take them out back.
So far 2 for 1 for the mortal side, which puts them in a good position. Let's see if they can catch anybody else out here.
Mara's ult doesn't have too long left on it.
Mortal side has all but one of their ults though, so they're in a really strong place.
Right.
Kendra went back to base, so it's a 4v3, but I still think they've got it because they've got all their ults.
Yeah, the problem though is that Vex still has his. He never used his the whole time.
Yeah, he didn't need to.
So well, that's true. So if Mortal Side tries to go in and engage on the Spirit team, you just hit R and get melted, boys.
Yeah. Tails, thanks for the compliment. We're still learning the 5v5 commentary. There's a hell of a lot more that goes on in Dawngate 5v5. We're used to casting like 1v1s.
How interesting.
Speaking of that,
having a lot.
Best Nisa World.
Yes, Best Nisa World has been announced. Registration will open tomorrow at theshapersguild.com. So come get your banana on and see who's the best Nisa World. It's going to go down on the 27th and the 28th, actually. So.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Although hopefully, I mean, if I were playing, you would probably see many missed final flights. But hopefully that won't be the case there. Because I've done some bad ones of those, like firing off absolutely perpendicular because my mouse was just a little bit to the right instead of between me and my target there. So that's one reason you want to sometimes play with your mouse further away from your character, so that way you don't do that.
Whoa, I'm paid by the hour here.
Depends. Having it close is good for that micro, like, if you just want to have small movements and be able to fire something anywhere in a fight. We got a lot of posturing on the parasite here. The key to this, I think, is going to be pushing out the lanes well enough. You don't want to get in a huge fight here in these corridors.
Got caught out,
melted.
Deleted.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Zalgus versus Zalgus, in that 1v1, whoever catches the other one out first wins.
Pretty much. That's what we saw in Best Zalgus World too. It was exactly the same.
So that's what's going to happen. And Obionyx, I think that's his name. Obi-Wan. Duh. Excuse me. I'm an idiot.
It's all right.
He's been doing really good at catching people out on that Zalgus. So.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of that max range change right there onto the variant remote, it's gonna blink out here. This is gonna start the fight.
They were sneaking Parasite in the back, and nobody knew.
And
stolen!
Able to take it with a Vanquish. Kimber's gonna come in and try to clean up the fight there, but you're against a Vex. I'm not sure this is gonna work. Nope, going down. But I'm gonna call Worth.
Spirit's got them surrounded too. They're forcing Mortal out of their own base side here. So if they could have kept that.
Parasite buff. Yeah. Okay, great disengage from Desecrated there. They're probably going to kill this Ashabel and then get out.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
Ashabel's killing the variant.
Gonna go down.
He was too low. Zalgus with the stasis. Dies anyway, gets the Ashabel with the binding though. Can they clear any more up though?
I don't know.
Too easy. There's 3 easy kills sitting there. There's one of them.
TheSteelArab is just,
if he can get his chains to attack. It's on. Can he attach his
Yeah, he's got
chains?
his
That's
ult.
all he needs. No. Just his
doesn't have
that
it.
chain right there.
Oh, that chain. Gotcha.
That's all he
He has
needed. The
ult,
Vex
he
is
can
getting
land
away.
those free.
Let's see if they know he's here. No, he got away anyway.
No,
They
he's
went to
already
check,
gone.
but yeah, he was gone.
Oh my gosh.
So they pinged
And of
this
course-
top well. Let's see if they actually go up there. Nope, they're going to stop. I'm just swinging around with this camera, guys. I love this new camera. Apologies if it's making you seasick. We'll go back to smart cam.
Sometimes the smart cam doesn't quite pick up everything
Yep.
because it is live. So
So we'll pop the tab button up so everybody can get a good... Oh, oops, let's try that again. So everybody can get a view here. So running down top to bottom. Glory, Decay on the Desi. We saw that coming.
of course.
The Basco's got an abolition and a rebirth, excuse me. As he's,
Rebirth is a big one there.
It's his first purple. I'm not sure that would have been my first purple. I would have liked to have seen him do something with that form. But that's okay. Oppression is finished on Kendra finally.
That's a lot of
Dominance
flat
finished
penetration.
on the Varian. Nothing finished on the Zalgus though. I want to see. The problem is he's been coming out and dying. He's getting caught,
Yeah.
and he's not able to earn any Vim. It's unfortunate, but that happens.
Yeah,
Vex is
that.
finished in aggression, and a lot more haste. Running down the rest of that list though, we haven't seen anything else finished, so just a lot of little pieces here and there. And that's good. You know, sometimes you just need those stats. Like if your base items are fine, then when you go back, you just want to grab a couple more like green and blue items and flesh everything out. As long as what you're buying is what you're going to need. You don't want to waste that Vim. But at this
Right.
point, they should know exactly what they need for the rest of the game. We're 24 minutes in. They should
Yeah,
know what
exactly.
items are coming next. One would hope.
So kind of like Garwar and me, one of our favorite things to do if we're up against a team with a lot of CC, which, you know, really, I guess we could have built this for this game that we're seeing here, but in early freedom.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just grab that will, and then you turn it into a freedom. Both sides have a lot of CC, so it would be a good buy.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's picked one up, actually.
This is just a balls to the wall game. Nobody's picking up much defense.
Yeah, absolutely. This,
Forcing this Cerulean from behind.
oh my god, going absolute mad mode, 3v1 into the middle of them there. The chase is going to be on. Can he get the Kendra? No, Vex is going to go down. Ashko's going to get the kill on Desi with Stormwall.
Destroyed!
Tweeted. Oh my gosh. And Mara, I don't know. Is this Mara going to be able to take down the TheSteelArab here?
I don't believe so. There's no damage
Yeah,
behind
because
this.
the Zal's coming up, and here comes Kendra, so... And he had to see that, so he said, like, you know what? We'll just call this good. Or maybe not.
4 for 2 though.
Yeah,
You know,
Mara had
it was
blood.
crazy. I think what happened
And
is
it was-
the Cerulean came around to really kind of pincher them in on the binding, and that was the smart move. Like they had them under the binding. You want to try to trap everyone in. The problem is the Mortal team just went full on ham diving people, and they actually forced the rest of his team out the other side. And that
my.
splitting everybody up like that, just it kind of that's what happened. That's why 4 people died. Period. If
Look
they
at this
could have
Mara.
finished that off, if they'd have just held and tried to like CC chain people under the binding, I think they'd have had a really strong fight with the binding as the 6-man.
Speaking of CC chaining, look at what Veknus just bought. Mara.
Did he finish his inevitability off?
He bought a Duress.
Why can't I find him? There we go. Duress. Huh? Interesting.
Which is... Well,
I mean,
it's
you get a
like-
stun on the ult, and that's going to give you another root on just your basic attacks. He really wants to get to someone and lock them up before even using abilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's great synergy from the Duress because basic attacks reduce the cooldown, while Mara's Tree of Life gives her attack speed. So she'll be able to reset that Duress even faster.
This is one of those things where I'm thinking, is there going to be a Fate coming off that? Fate
Nah,
Duress,
with the-
Fate Duress Mara is a thing. I don't know that it should be a thing, but it's a thing. So Desecrator
What it
finished his
is-
devotion. So he didn't
That
do
was
he didn't
devotion,
do
okay.
he didn't do what you thought, the harmony. I kind of thought the devotion might be where he went because they don't really have any defense on the team. Like no one's building defense, so he's building that defense aura.
Well, Kendra.
Well, Kendra's only got defense against magic damage.
Interesting.
The devotion
Well,
gives her
she's got a
some armor,
Defiance.
too.
She's got a big boatload of health.
Yeah, but no real armor. She's got a resilience for some armor, but I think the Tailwind. Can they catch anybody out? We got a blink onto the
in from
Zalgus,
Jesse.
but then he blinks in
But,
return, and they accidentally aggro the parasite.
Yeah. And I think Parasite's going to say, okay,
There goes
here
the
comes
Exceed
blitz
use on
out of-
Arab trying to get on Ashabel.
But again, just,
Misses the
the miss on the uprising.
Yeah. We got Cerulean coming up to try to lend a hand. I think he was down doing pigs.
Oh, hey, Demon Genesis, how you doing, man?
Push through them.
He's drawing
What do
all
you
their
think was
aggro while his team comes in from behind. This could be dangerous for the Mortal Side team if they get caught.
Very, very dangerous. Mara coming in. If this Mara lands one Snapdragon, the fight's on because the person, whoever she targets, is going to be like rooted for 2 seconds.
For days, yeah. Rooted for
Yeah.
days.
And then as soon as she picks the person she wants to lock up, just drop the Tree of Life on them, get that extra attack speed, lock them up even more.
Oh, nice blind Death's Embrace over the wall there by Desecrator. Ashabel's really low in health. She's actually going to go back because of that.
Yeah, and she is. You can see her backing right now. She stopped the back. Why did she stop the back? Maybe because saw the Desecrator coming and
People, yeah, the whole team's
realized how
pushing
she got
out.
low in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, this Desecrator is taking all kinds of damage here, stunning the Mara right in on the impulse. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. But you got to be careful. You don't want to impulse onto the Desecrator. He's going to punish you for that. Demon, casting's going pretty good. Caster modes. I haven't found any major bugs with it. I think it's just getting used to how it moves around. I think the only negative side currently that I see is that 2 people spectating the same game will have their smart camera in different places at times.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Take a look.
I'd like it to be
So the
consistent.
So the real question, Demon Genesis, is which one of us do you recognize? But never mind that. Looks like Mountain just got deleted there. He put up a stasis, but it didn't seem to matter there. Ashabel doing work. He's going to land on 3, but it's really only going to get the slow out of that. Blitz coming up, going to flip the Desi. Probably not who they want, but able to sidestep the final chapter, at least deny the reset there. Coming in, Airstrike is going down to the Vex, and TheSteelArab is in a lot of trouble. Oh, he gets slowed
I don't
there
think
too.
he's getting away.
Basco. Yeah, but the thing is...
What's worse is he's leading him right to the Varian. Is the Varian going to get out? The Varian
But the Varian already went back.
No, he was trying to back right then, right in that spot.
Is this impulse
almost
up? Now
hit him.
there's the duress down onto TheSteelArab, but again, it's Basco. You're not going to be able to really chase him very well.
You got to have that
triggers his
chain.
rebirth.
Yeah, and he missed. Obi-Wan missed the chain. That chain would have done it. So here's the thing about that last thing. The whole point of what they were doing was they were posturing in lane to try to capture that top well, and unfortunately, when you do that, you have to avoid fights and getting caught at all cost.
Yep.
The last thing you want to do is start a team fight, because then you lose the well and you lose somebody, and it's just a bad. And that's kind of we saw the worst possible outcome of that. But that happens a lot. Oh my god, it happens so much in solo queue.
Yeah, it does.
But the more we can educate people on, like, hey, you've got to play a little more passive than usual when you're doing that, the better.
Right.
So they lost a well, they lost a binding and a parasite.
Yeah. And that's probably going to translate into at least 2 more bindings that they're going to lose.
Well,
And now
we'll
they
see.
don't have any pressure on the wells because that bottom well is not going to get taken.
They're
as soon as
losing.
the available
Are
opportunity.
they losing a binding? No, they just had a bunch of stuff on it. All right, that's good.
This Ashabel is in absolute no man's land right now. I'm really concerned. There's 3 collapsing. The Desecrated Ground's going to land. Kinder's going to jump in, and that's a dead Ashabel.
Yeah. Oh well.
Get out of
Yeah.
Demon, yes, I am Garwar. That would be me.
And I am Terelther. I've known Garwar for a while there. We used to play Warhammer Online. That's how we met. And that was, oh god, how long ago was that?
About, well, I mean, we started playing Warhammer Online 6 years ago, but we probably met
6 years ago.
5.
Yeah, probably 5 years ago. Inevitability finished on Mara. So yeah, Mara's just a CC machine.
I would have liked to have seen a pursuit, to be honest. Just
Yeah.
gonna say. She needs to be able to move through that fight. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen there. I mean, the Vex got tons of damage down on the Varian, but he doesn't have a way to catch up to him, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
I'd almost like to see a.
Vex now
I'd
on
almost
the
like to
scene.
see a pursuit on the Vex too. What does he build?
Yeah, but look what Vex bought.
Oh, he built a
Officer
duress.
Vex on the scene. You are
Ooh.
under duress.
Yeah.
2
So he had a
duresses on the
duress
team
and
right
a
now.
judgment. Is that what I'm looking at? Is the judgment?
Yeah, and
Yes.
a judgment. I like the judgment simply
And
because
he's most likely going to put a fade on top of
Red.
that.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably what the clarity is. I mean, it could be insight, but it's probably fate.
Embrace death.
I will change the audio settings right now. Thanks for the feedback.
Interesting. Blood then.
Oh, it could be I'm a little away from my microphone sometimes.
No,
Sorry
no.
about that.
No, it says it's makes it harder to hear because of all the action going on, and that's true. You got to talk really loud.
Yeah,
I'm actually
for
going to turn
sure.
it down a little more.
Oh, this Desecrator got caught out, but it's Desecrator, but Vex is just going to do Vex things.
Doesn't
Blow
finish him
everyone
off
up.
though.
TheSteelArab just jumps into the middle of 4.
He did his job there as the jungler. Unfortunately, there was no follow-up from the rest of his team.
Oh my god, this variant just got blown up.
Everybody else is going to get just eaten alive. Can Kendra pick up some kills here though? If she gets a reset, it's
nope.
on.
Yeah, but the thing is that Force of Nature just saved
Yeah.
Mara right there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
nice burst of health.
I need to be elsewhere.
It's almost like a Zeri ult that Mara has, just right in her own pocket.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Nope, I'm not. See ya.
Basically, it's gonna scale based on the health that you have. So she gets 400 health base plus another 154 currently. So 554 health just when you hit your R's. Oh, what was that stasis for?
I don't know. That's,
Misclick,
I
maybe?
have to think that was a misclick. Maybe it was. What else does he have? What could he have wanted to hit? Let's see. Oh, it could have been.
Desi should
no?
be able to clear this out once he gets his abilities back up.
Yeah, for sure.
Just not quick enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's looking at what he's building. Yeah, well, he needs to stand up in there. But he's, you got a Vex on the binding. He really needs to go up there and let the Pride do the work. But.
Oh,
And there
Cerulean
is
going ham. Gets
Zalgus
chained right onto the binding.
way
Are they going to
ham,
get a turnaround?
and the binding's going to get him.
Yep.
Yeah.
A spirit player has been slain.
That was
Next
great for that Zalgus. That Zalgus has been having a rough
Yeah.
game, not gonna lie. But that right there
There's-
was just the perfect way you could handle that. Because what are you
Yeah.
gonna do when he does that? All you can do is try to get that kill in return, and he got it. So,
Yep.
well played.
Pretty well played. And now that's a shutdown. That's 500 Vim. That's a boatload of experience because of the level difference. It was all around good for that Zalgus. Good chains landing to dissuade the fight, but Basco's going to go in and...
He got a
do
two-man
much
stun, but he had nothing to follow it up with,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's the ult out of Desecrator. This
really
could be
close
good.
together. Oh.
Nope, no, and then Vex showed up.
Vex shows up and everybody just gets
He got
deleted,
melted.
but Vex goes down
No.
first. This Kendra, though, all the resets. Reset City now.
One more,
Kendra
one more?
with the
Can we get
triple.
another
Can
one?
She get a Tetra? No, she
She's
can't.
got nothing to jump to.
Yeah, she ran out of charges on her ultimate.
Could she get it in range of Saddle Step? Maybe. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Finish it off.
Gotta
That
get-
should be dead. There it is.
Yep.
Nice job, Airstrike.
The spirit team.
Very
I gotta
good.
say, I thought when Vex showed up that was going to be all over with. Unfortunately, the other two members of the team, melted the Desecrator. Easy. Like a knife through butter. But the rest of the team was so far away that the ult didn't spray to anyone else. So the Kindred just hopped in, got behind him, and just destroyed him.
The mortal team.
Yeah, and now the Fate's done on Dragon. That wasn't there before the fight, I don't believe. And he's picked up a balance to go with it. That's going to be a betrayal for sure.
Absolutely.
There's the Freedom on Astrobel. That's going to be a momentum. We've got a momentum on the Desi that's respawning now on the Mortal team.
Dude, the
SteelArab takes
Mara's got the
pain.
Impulse, Inevitability, Duress, and Pursuit now.
She is just a CC
Needs to finish
machine.
that Glory. I would have liked to have seen the Glory finish before the Pursuit, but we'll see what happens. It is a good thing. The Cerulean did pick up that Conquest I was looking for. He also has a Hope. So tanky and just tons of damage. And then the Obi-Wan's got on the Zalgus has the Destruction, the Chaos, the Divinity, the Wisdom, everything you want to see on a Zalgus. You almost
I
just...
like the Wisdom.
I think the only thing it's missing here is just that big Supremacy stick of power, but I don't know that you necessarily need it.
Oh yeah, get a Supremacy and a Justice, and there you go.
Well,
Blowing up some people.
I think he's going to get a Freedom, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
So the
that's a
Desecrator has the Glory, the Decay, the Devotion. He got that, is that Momentum? Yeah, Momentum. And a
That's
double
Momentum.
will, so he's trying to stay alive against that magic damage. SteelArab has a Pain, excellent buy on a Basco, because those chains in the middle of a fight apply it to everyone. He also has that Ambition. He also needs to get that Glory finished sooner
for sure.
rather than later. Airstrike's got the Chaos with that Destruction, also has a Thorn in there, so that's why they're doing
It's
so
going to
much
be an
damage.
Ottomans for sure. I don't think you do Preservation on Kendra. You got to get up in there.
Zalgus has his Divinity, Destruction, Chaos, and the Varian got a Corruption. interesting.
That's-
That's
yeah,
kind of
that
the
is very
support
interesting.
buy, but there's a lot of haste on it, so it can be okay on a Varian. And he's got that abolition. Hopefully that's going to be a conquest. That works so well on the Varian just for the big punch in the face.
Well, yeah, because you're rotating your skills for your insight shell
Yep.
anyway, so you might as well, right?
Oh,
It's
Prime
the way
Knight.
you're playing the game anyway.
I will double check on that, man. I was going to email you about that to see if you'd gotten it, and I hadn't heard. If you still want that same one, just say so. Just say same one in chat. I will get on that. I'll actually send the email off when we're done tonight.
By the way, Prime Knight, what did he end up winning? What did
Best
we do
Theory
last
World.
time? It was Zeri World.
Best
Yep.
Area World.
Our best Zeri
And
World
Prime
in the
Knight
chat,
used to
ladies and
be
gentlemen.
known as Mikella only, so
Yeah, that's what I was
wanted a
thinking.
Mikella skin. So hopefully we will hook them up with that out of the collection. So they'll be getting the winner of our Best Shipper World Series gets an item out of the collection up to 925 waypoints. So it doesn't get you
Which
those premier skins like the new Fredge Desecrator unfortunately, but it'll get him
Pretty much
that
anything.
Courageous Heart Mikella, which is a pretty sexy skin. Pew pew with Mikella.
Oh yeah, firing off them bullets. You know, the
That's
funny
pretty
sound,
awesome.
I remember listening to Caleb Epps talk about making these sounds for McKellar with the coins.
Yes.
And actual coins don't work because, you know, they just sound really, really flat. So they uses empty bullet cases for coins anyway. And so now she just throws bullets.
Now she throws bullets. So I wonder if he used coins to make the bullet sounds. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's a
No, it's a
good
very
question.
pew
We
pew
might-
as opposed to that tinkling sound. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you ever wonder what McKella's coin sounds are, it's bullet casings.
Looks like Spirit's looking like they want to go for Parasite? I don't know. Questionable decision, particularly when your Zalgus just got caught out and deleted.
It's
and
a
now,
great
this
decision
Mortal
if that
team-
hadn't happened, because
Yeah,
Vex
exactly.
shreds it with that ruin.
Oh, and his passive from
Yes.
the W. The,
Yes, it's gone.
Grievous Wounds.
You can two-man that easy. So the only
Oh, and
problem
you got
there, you're guaranteed to get that as long as you have one other person there to rotate the aggro with. That's all you need,
Yep.
and that's what they did. So the only downside of that whole thing was the Zalgus got caught out. Otherwise,
Zalgus doesn't have the buff.
otherwise it's a win-win. I actually still think it's a win for them because right now you need those Striders to finish the game out. They do have one of those final turrets down in the base, so now they can keep people busy here. The minions are actually pushing for them in that top lane, so if they can keep people here and keep someone for backing, they'll get that other binding for free.
And if somebody does go over to deal with the other wave, now they have a 4v5, and you know,
Oh yeah, and then you just shove
make
it in.
things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as Striders come, they should be shoving it in anyway.
Yep.
It looks like
And
Degrain
that-
went back to buy. He could probably buy his last item at this
Yeah,
point.
he got his betrayal.
Yeah, and he probably
Now, one
did. He
thing I
pick
wanna-
up some potions.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
He probably didn't have enough.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I do want to call out here was something that Merc did. He had his momentum shield up, and he hit Blitz. Not really sure that was a great idea, simply because you're basically CC immune from
Yeah.
the momentum anyway.
He may have forgot, but they did get that
Maybe.
top binding, like I thought, by the way, for free. So that was great for them. They didn't even have to do anything. They just had to posture in lane.
Oh, sure.
That's something
Yep.
you got to keep in mind when you're playing. Sometimes you don't need to get in a fight to get objectives. You just need to keep people
Well,
busy.
particularly. Well, if you have Striders, you definitely don't.
Well, the
Because
Striders hadn't
Strider
even
was
come
supposed
out
to
yet.
wave.
The Striders hadn't even come
Yeah,
out
they
yet
had.
for that. Well, but they hadn't gotten that far across the map.
Oh, they
for
hadn't
them.
gotten to the wave.
They just
Okay,
had a
I see what
regular
you're saying.
wave pushing up solidly, and it was enough to take it out. Demon Genesis, yes, these custom games are just community games. Once this one's over, we'll do a Crystal Waystone giveaway, and then we will put up another lobby. Anyone can join in. I would like to see people who didn't get in the previous one get in this one. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we just want to make sure we have 10 people to play. So
Pretty much, yeah. More posturing here around the bottom lane. What's going on between the Mara and the Kendra up here? Not a whole lot. Okay.
yeah, no, they're doing their thing, trying to zone. People are trying to zone each other out at this point. Jagain
but
catches
Vex
the
is
Desi.
gonna commit. He went ahead and popped the ult. Ashenbell's going to lay. Oh, nice dodge with the progress gate by the Varian on the mortal
Just
side.
for the
Impressive.
record, Vex didn't pop his ult. That's just his base damage.
That's just his base damage.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Oh
he
my
probably
God.
hit his W, just in
Oh,
case.
that was why he lit up like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was it.
I've never seen anybody really play the new what is this called? The Ember Fire? Vex or
Ember Fire
something?
Vex, yeah.
Yeah. So that was just
Or
the Grievous
Emberclad.
wounds.
Is that
was
what it
not
is?
the
Oh no,
or Emberclad. Emberclad.
No, Emberclad is
That's it.
yeah, that's it. And I'm having a little bit of freezing. Hopefully it's okay for everybody. I'm not sure what that's from, but we're okay. So they've got a lot of damage on this core. I think they just need to hit it once or twice. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, they are. And wow, just that basic auto attack damage from Dragon. Oh, Cerulean goes mad.
There's the
though,
ult.
The stasis coming out, ult coming down from Ashibel. And yeah, this looks like it's going to be the end of the game because
Blink from Vex.
jumps in. Yeah, Blink over the fire.
Can they get Merc?
come down,
If they get Merc,
finish.
it's game over. Oh, look at that
Yeah.
Blink
Oh,
Storm Wall.
Beautiful Blink Storm Wall.
That's it.
Wow.
That's going to be GG.
GG. That's got to be a highlight. That Blink Storm
That
Wall.
was
Oh
great.
my God, that was beautiful.
Well, the key there was the Vex finally used the ult
Ah.
and just deleted everybody, right? But then he
Yeah.
blinked to get the next person, which was fantastic. And then the Ashibel had that blink to pull out there. I mean, this is making me rethink my whole rule of don't ever get blink in a game because they're making
take Blink,
they're making
yeah,
plays.
Just the plays are coming out right now, and Dragon's just going to be able to kite this out, and this is going to be the game.
For the record, everybody at home, that was a Jungle Vex.
Vex. Jungle Vex.
Jungle Vex.
And if you don't believe us, you'll see the scoreboard here in a second. Karma for all. Sorry, guys, it doesn't work that way. Yeah. Look here, DI Dragon, Hunter Vex.
I'll leave
Don't
the
try this at
scoreboard
home,
up
kids.
for everybody while we're doing there. We're going to start go ahead and start the giveaway. Remember, this is random numbers. You can punch as many numbers in as you want. It's going to be between 1 and 100. Whoever actually gets it first gets it. You do need to follow the channel to actually win. If you're not following and it pops up, I'll give you like a half of a second to get that follow in, but really, you need to be following. All about
Prime
that
Knight's saying he's
cerulean.
going to do the Nisa one.
I know. He says he's worse on that than Zeri, so that means he's probably going to win, right?
Right.
Oh, if this isn't just grabbed right away, I'm going to be a little upset. But yeah, that was a fun
I
game.
think I know what the number is.
Everybody had some awesome
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
everybody had some awesome builds. They are things you don't normally see, so it's nice to see that in a fun game. Giovanni, thanks for the follow. And there we go. See, Super Hyper Panda.
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
That was great.
That's completely random too,
Yeah.
and follows right afterwards. But the follow actually came in before they won. I'm just pointing that out because when it popped up winning, it said they were following. Dragan, thanks for the follow.
He
Guys,
probably just followed and then started typing numbers.
Yes, and he nailed it. See, that's what happens. You follow the channel, you win a waste stump. That's that's just how it works,
Didn't that happen
guys.
last week too?
Yes.
That happened a lot last week.
It's happened multiple times now. It's awesome. It's coming here on Twitch. I'll go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna because that was just really awesome and fast. I'm gonna go ahead and give another one out.
Uh-oh.
The match
Y'all get
the match
spoiled
was
today.
43 minutes, so I think it's fair. It comes to you here on Twitch, guys. So check your message. Prime Night. Did you seriously not follow us until now? You're so in trouble. It comes through on Twitch inbox. If you don't see it in your inbox, check the other. Twitch does have that other spam thing, so one or the other, it'll go there.